You are the creator of your reality. And that's a truth I've come to discover. But there's something that you need to know about this. Because if you don't remember this, then what's going to end up happening is you're going to create a lot of problems for yourself in your life on accident. And you're not going to tap into the true power of what it is that's actually going on. Okay, so yes, you are the creator of your reality. I've been circling this and diving into this for the last 6 years of my life, like fully immersing myself into this. And what I've learned is that yes, you are, but here's the kicker. Okay, it's not you. Okay, it's not this human avatar self person that you think you are. Okay, here's what I mean by this. My name's Nathan, if you happen to be new here, right? So Nathan is not the creator of reality. Nathan is an expression of the creation of reality, meaning Nathan is part of the creation, but he is not the creator. He is what is part of what is being created. Does that make sense? God, source, divine, the higher self is the one who is creating reality. Okay? Now, I call it God, but I know a lot of people have issues with that because of stuff that have happened in religions, and I get it, okay? So we're going to call it the higher self for the sake of this video and conversation. I normally refer to this as God. Your higher self is the one who is creating reality. Understand that your human avatar self, this person in this reality that you experience yourself every single day as, is not the higher self. The higher self is creating your reality for you and through you in every single moment. What this really means is that it's not actually your job on the human level to try to figure out how to manifest your life and create your reality. Now, I know that that blows a lot of things that you may have heard in other teachings and YouTube videos, just completely blows them apart. But I'm telling you the truth. Your human self is not the creator of reality. Your human self is part of what is being created. What this really means is that our job on the human level is not to try to sit here and forcefully try to create our future for ourselves or try to visualize or manifest or make things happen. I know a lot of people have told you that, but be honest with yourself, my friend. If you really look at how long you've been doing that for, you will see, and I'm not trying to offend you, I'm just trying to help you to see, that at least 50% of the time it doesn't work, okay? At least 50%, it doesn't work. So that's like a coin toss. You can't sit here and tell me that doing these techniques actually work. What happens is the moments where it seems like it's working, your ego self, this person you believe you are, takes it as confirmation bias and begins to weave this whole belief system and story that you are in charge of what's going to happen next in your life. But it's a hallucination. It's an illusion. It's not true. If you actually become really present and discerning, and you're willing to look at your own falseness and where it is that you lie to yourself in your life, you will see that at the best, it's a 50-50 coin toss. But let's be honest, it's usually less than that. If your human ego self was really the creator of your reality, and these techniques that people are telling you are true, and that you really are in charge of what happens next, okay, if that was true, then wouldn't you be sitting in your mansion right now with the $1 billion bank account and a bunch of babes sitting around you? Okay, now I'm making a joke here. That's obviously not what all of us want. It's not what I'm interested in. But do you understand what I'm saying? Here's the truth. The higher self, God, source, divine. Here's another term that we'll start to use now for the sake of this. Your soul is the one who is creating your reality. Now, you see, the soul knows what is actually best for it. The soul knows what is actually best for it, what is best for you to experience in this incarnation, in this life. Your human ego self that wants to control everything may think that what's best for it is to have a huge bank account and to live here rather than there and this and that, and you want to be famous and all this stuff, right? Okay, that's what your human ego control self thinks. The divine you, God, source, the soul knows that what's actually best for you in this incarnation is exactly what's happening right now in this moment. I want you to hear this. Exactly what's happening right now in this exact moment in your life, no matter how hard it is, no matter how challenging it may be at times, that this is actually what the higher self wants. This is what's the most fulfilling. This is actually the riches. The soul knows that what you're experiencing right now in this exact moment are riches and jewels more valuable than all the king's jewels and all the queen's jewels in the world, all the kingdoms of the world that you could have. They are nothing in comparison to the riches of what is being experienced by you in your life right now in this very moment. Your soul could have incarnated in any system, in any reality, in places that we can't even perceive of or understand on the human level. You could be anyone. You could be anywhere doing anything, okay? God is infinite and boundless creation, okay? You could be anywhere, anyone, doing anything. And yet here you are right now in this moment as the you that you are, experiencing exactly what you're experiencing right now. Do you see the profound extraordinariness of that? So be here now. Why do you think all the gurus and enlightened people and saints and sages are saying things to you like, surrender fully, okay, surrender, let go. Completely trust God. Some of them say it like this. Some say, just be here now. But understand that the essence in whatever word or phrasing they're using, the essence is very simple. And it's that the part of you that's trying to control and make things be the way you want it to be, they're telling you, hey, let that part of you die. The part of you that thinks that you're in charge, that you're the creator of all of this, you need to let that part die. Okay, so they say, just be here now, surrender to God, trust God, let go. All this stuff, it's all the same. It's the same essence. This part of you that thinks that they're in charge of creating reality, who thinks you're in charge of making things happen, you need to let them die. Because it's false, it's not true. God, source, divine, the higher self is the one who is creating reality. So yes, you are creating reality, but you are not the you that you think you are. But in this dimension that you've incarnated in, you're living this life where you believe you are this person. And I'm not going to tell you that it's wrong that you think you are this person, because your soul knows that out of the infinite boundless places you could be, the best place for you to be out of infinite eternity is believing you are this person right now. Okay, so I'm not going to sit here and say, you're wrong for believing you're this person, and I'm trying to shake you awake. You're not. You're God, source, divine. Wake up. Okay, a lot of people do this. I'm not going to do that because I know the truth that the fact that you think you are this person is perfect right now. It's exactly where you're supposed to be. So just live your life. Be here now. There's a lot of information going around on the internet that is telling us that we are the creators of our reality. And on one hand, it's very liberating because it inspires us. Maybe I don't have to work this 9-to-5 job. Maybe I don't have to live in this apartment in this town anymore that I don't want to live in. That's what happened to me when I first started seeing YouTube videos pop up telling me I'm the creator of my reality. It was exactly what I needed at that time in my life. I quit my job. I left my apartment. I started making YouTube videos. Here I am. But there's a higher truth that is more clarifying and more freeing. And it's that when you understand that it's not you on the human level doing it, then you stop living in a state of fear and control. And you actually surrender to the divine And that's when you may start to notice things that are extraordinary, divine moving through you. Okay, there's a reason why saints, sages, and enlightened people, you can feel God living through them and in them and speaking through them, and you can feel this extraordinary presence. And there's like true recorded miracles and things happening of people just being around people like this. And they're rare and few, those beings in this world. But understand that the simple truth is all they've done is surrendered the idea that they are this human self. They've stopped trying to be someone who's trying to get somewhere and do something, and they're just being here now in this moment, and they're surrendering. They're giving it all to God because it all belongs to God anyways. So my message to you, my reminder to you today, you can call it God, source, divine, higher self, spirit, soul, whatever resonates with you. But I'm going to tell you right now, just give your life to God. Realize it's not in your hands. It's in God's hands. It is. It always has been. It's an illusion. You are hallucinating that you are this person and that you're in charge. But the person that you think you are has been created by God and is being created by God still. Your whole life is God's creation. It's not your creation. It's God's source divine. It's the higher self. Our job is not to try to figure out how to manipulate reality to be the way we want it to be. Our job is to let go. That's our only job. I'm telling you, and I know that's going to blow some people's minds. And some people aren't going to be ready for that level of surrender, and that's okay. I was not ready for this level of surrender even 6 months ago. But I am now. Why? Because it's just what's happening in this moment. You could say that my soul knows that right now, right here, the expression and what's happening through me is exactly the divine plan. It wasn't time for me to be ready for this level of surrender 6 months ago. But now it is. And my friend, you would not be seeing this video. It would not even exist in your reality if your higher self, God's source divine, wasn't perfectly on purpose orchestrating you to receive this remembering message right now. You understand this? Everything is connected. It's all moving from this divine current. Everything that happens in every moment, open your eyes, open your ears, and open your heart, because it's all God expressing to and through you. Every single moment. Surrender. What's this saying that some people say on the internet? Let it cook. So let God cook. It's like we walk into the kitchen, our egos walk into the kitchen, we're frantic and we're panicking. Oh, God, And it's like, let God cook. God's cooking. You will be fed. Your life will continue to unfolding. Understand, the world keeps spinning, the sun keeps rising. Our egos frantically freak out and think that everything's going to fall apart if we let go. The joke is that the moment we let go, that's when God really can start cooking, okay? Because we stop resisting, we stop getting in the way. But at the same time, I want to tell you this next higher level truth for anybody that's ready for it. If you think that even you resisting can halt or slow down God, you're tripping. That's just more ego. There's nothing that you could do to stop the higher self, God, source, divine's creation of your life. There's nothing you can do. You can't slow it down and you can't speed it up. Literally, I'm telling you, what is happening right now in this moment, whatever it is, no matter who you are in this moment or what's happening, it is exactly what is going to be happening, and you can't stop it and you can't slow it down. So you must surrender. And a lot of people on YouTube will tell you surrender and you'll have more power come through you. And I'm telling you, power is moving through you in every moment, whether you believe it or not. God is here and now, always. There's nothing that you could do to stop it. That's just more fear. You don't need more techniques. You don't need more teachings. It's literally all so simple. It's so simple. It's not complicated. Be here now. And the joke is that there's nothing that you could do to not be here right now, because you are here right now, aren't you? Nathan, how do I be here now more, you might say? How do I become more present? Okay, understand this is your ego control fear, thinking that there's still something more you have to do. That's the only thing that's happening that is halting you from realizing the cosmic joke. That's the only thing that's happening that's causing you from not experiencing what they call enlightenment or true presence or whatever you want to call it. Doesn't matter. It's right here for all of us. I know it. And I'm telling you the joke. The part of you that says, how do I become more present, is the part of you that's still tripping, thinking that you're not present right now. Nathan, how do I connect to God? Don't you realize you're tripping? You are connected to God. You are God being expressed through you in this moment, whether you know it or not. It's so funny, guys. And I know it doesn't always feel funny because suffering in this reality is real. But I want you to understand that the majority of suffering comes from us not just letting go. Let go of the part of you that thinks you even have to let go. Let go of letting go. That's whole new next level. Just be here. Just live your life. You can't stop it anyways. Our human egos are not in control. We never have been. Yes, you are the creator of reality, but you are not this human person that you believe you are. So stop trying to create your reality from the human level. The human level is simple. You get to enjoy what is being created for and through you. It's like a ride that you're being taken on, and you're in the passenger seat and God is driving. But the whole time God's driving this story of your life, you're in the passenger seat freaking out and panicking and hallucinating that the wheel is in your hands, but it's always been in God's hands. You're just tripping. You're just tripping. And my friends on Patreon, they know all about this because we just recently did a live stream. I think it was last Saturday, we did a live stream about this. So you guys know all about this, my patrons. But I'm telling you guys again in this video, I'm telling everybody, we are hallucinating that the wheel is in our hands. It's not. That's part of the illusion. It's part of the joke. It's always been in God's hands. It's always been in the divine's hands. It's always been in the higher self's hands. You don't need to try to control your reality. You just let reality happen because it's happening regardless, and there's nothing we can do to stop it. And if someone were to ask me, it sounds like you're saying that we don't have free will. Here's what I'll tell you. Maybe your human self has free will. Okay, I'm going to say this in a certain way that everybody can receive whatever they need to from it, okay? I'm not going to force any new thing on anybody. Maybe your human person has free will. Maybe they don't. I don't know even how to say this to you guys because there's no words for it. There's a certain dimension of things that there's literally no words, you can't express it. And it honestly kind of sucks because I just want to tell everybody about it. But maybe you have free will, maybe you don't. But are you the you that you think you are, or are you something else and you just don't remember yet? That's what I'm going to leave you with. Maybe the question isn't really, do I have free will or do I not have free will? Maybe the true question is that there's no question at all. There's no question. There's nothing to try to figure out. There's nothing to try to understand. There's nothing wrong with this moment. If you really resonate with these videos and you feel a strong connection between us, I'm going to recommend that you check out the links I have tagged in the description of this very video. Links that'll help you to see how you can become a more intimate part of this community, We have more exclusive content, live streams, behind the scenes vlogs every single week, all kinds of cool stuff like that you can check out. Again, that's all in the description. Thank you. Much love to all of you. And remember, all you got to do is let go. But letting go isn't something that you even have to do or worry about. That's the joke. So even if you're frantically sitting here going, man, I got to figure out how to let go. I got to figure out how to let go. It's like, bro, let go. Do you see the joke of it? You're hallucinating the problem even that you have to let go. You're hallucinating all of it. Our egos come up with all these different stories of now we need to go here and now we need to do this. And it's like, okay, that's just the story, but it's not the truth. It's just a story that you're experiencing. And the truth is much more fulfilling than any story I've ever come up with. And for anybody who's been following this channel for the last 6 years that it's been out, you will see I have an incredible imagination and have come up with fantastic stories that have been so extraordinary and fun to experience. Truly, I've been on some wild adventures and mystical, magical stories and stuff. None of it compares even for a second with living in the truth, which is available right here, right now in this moment by you just being here. Nowhere else to be. You couldn't be even if you wanted to be. So just let go. Much love. See you in the next Vibes and Frequencies video.